G'day all, welcome back to Dad vs Son now playthrough of Shadows of Brimstone using the original 2 core sets and the original rules. We went to town in the last episode and leveled our the Lone Ranger and Tonto up to level 2. The Lone Ranger picked up 2 health and 2 sanity, and picked up Law and Order 1, Fair Warning. You do +2 damage on any hits to an enemy with a higher initiative, and picked up another Grit. And we bought him some Darkstone bullets. He's starting with 4 sanity and 2 corruption. We have a extra revive token for this adventure only, and he also has 2 whiskey and 2 bandages. The Tonto, the Indian scout, ended up picking up 1 health and 1 sanity, and his corruption level is now 7 before he takes mutation. He has 2 corruption on him at the moment. Again, he has 2 bandages and 2 whiskey, Darkstone bullets. We bought him a jacket, so that's where his health and sanity came up. And he picked up Warrior 1, Battle Scout. Once per adventure, give all heroes 2+ initiative until the end of the turn, and you may recover a Grit. So on the way to town, we came across a gut-shot lawman, so we've decided to go and explore and see what's happening about that. So set up, we start with the mine entrance map tile, going straight to a T-junction. We start on the mine entrance as usual, and I've removed the T-junction map card. But it says, note that the hero posse marker is not moved forward a step on the depth track. The mission goal is the heroes must explore the entire mine, not including any gates they might find along the way, and defeat all enemies they come across to successfully complete it. Special rules: there are limited doors. All exploration tokens with a clue icon have 1 less door or gate on them, hero's choice. Anytime you reveal a token, roll a d6 for each door or gate icon on that token. On a roll of 4+, ignore the icon. While the hero posse marker is in the middle of the depth track, ignore on a 3+, and while it's on the last stage, ignore all icons automatically. So dead-end showdowns: whenever a dead-end room is found, roll a d6. On a 1, we get an epic threat. Well, that'll be a high threat. A 2 or 3, a normal threat, and 4 to 6, there's no extra threat. Growing Dread cards are revealed immediately when drawn, and the objective is, once we've explored the mine, if a room only has gates as exits, this counts as a dead end. They must defeat any remaining enemies on the board to complete it. If we win, we get 25 XP as well as 50 times the number of steps on the depth track we've moved in. And if we fail, the darkness escapes the mine or whatever else. When we travel to town after this adventure, we have to roll twice to see if they add a travel hazard to the journey, and 1 random building will be destroyed. So that is what we have, my friends. So let's get into it. I just need to give each person a Grit, which they now have. Tonto's still carrying our little TARDIS lantern. I should paint that up one day, but it's just nice the way it is. Okay, so holding back the darkness. Need a 7, and we get a 7. I think Tonto will move out first. A 1. So he can move 2 because he's fast, and he gets another Grit. And he is going to try and scavenge and gets nothing. And here comes the Lone Ranger with a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's going to try and scavenge the entrance as well. Oops. and nothing there. So holding back the darkness. 3 is a fail. Tonto to move. A 2. Not real flash. He's going to try and scavenge there again. Whoops. Oh, I got a 6. It's just in the wrong spot. Nothing there. Okay, the Lone Ranger. A 2. And he will try and scavenge there on the T intersection. And nothing there. So holding back the darkness. Double 4s. Mine event. Falling rubble. Each hero in the mines takes D6 hits. Okay. Lone Ranger takes 1 hit, needs a 4. Passes. Tonto takes 2 hits, needs 4s, and takes 1 wound. Right. Tonto it is. For a 5 is a 6. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down here, and he is going to look through. And we find a corner passage. Okay, I just saw that, which means I've probably lost it again. There we go. I'm not going to roll for which way it goes. I'm just going to put it on this way. Doesn't really make any difference. And then we have the Lone Ranger moving for a 1. He's going to come this way and grab a grit. And I need to move this up 1, like that. Okay, holding back the darkness is good on a 10. Tonto to move. A 5 goes 1, 2, 3 and looks through. And he finds Darkstone Quarry. Okay, so I'll just set it up and I'll be back. Okay, so I'll move the depth track for us to move in there. We get an exploration token. And we get Darkstone Deposit. I just need to pull that one. That's an automatic as the advanced. And we have the Lone Ranger. For a 3, 1, 2, 3, he's going to try and scavenge back here. And gets nothing. Right, let's move this around to here. And we turn it over and we have 2 doors. So let's find out where there is no door. No door straight ahead. I'm actually going to put it here, the no door. Again, doesn't really matter. We've got 2 doors. Now we need to find out if these doors are actually there. Anytime you reveal a token, roll a d6 for each door or gate on that. On a 4+, ignore it. Okay, so this one up here exists, and this one here exists. Pooh bottoms. Okay, we've got an attack, and this is our first icon. Now, what's it say? Have 1 less door. Okay, so we've got 1 less door. Let's just say that there's no door there. Okay, so encounter first. Darkstone Deposit. Shards of Darkstone protrude from the walls here, giving the room a faint purple glow. Everybody does a Strength 5+ test. For every 5+ a hero rolls, they may collect 1 Darkstone. Okay, now from the travel hazards and everything else we had last time, during this adventure, if we get any gold, we get an extra $10, and if we get any Darkstone, we get an extra Darkstone. So strength-wise, we have the Lone Ranger with 3, and he gets 1 Darkstone, plus 1 extra is 2. So he now has 2 Darkstone, and Tonto is 2, and he gets 1 Darkstone. Plus 1 is 2. He now has 3 Darkstone. Maybe we should have bought that tomb chest like we said. Then roll a d6. On a 1, 2, or 3, creatures attracted by the smell of the Darkstone attack. Draw a threat. So we're going to actually have 2 attacks, just for the fun of it. I can get rid of that. Okay. We'll grab 2 low threats. And the first one is a Night Terror and P Stranglers. Oh, good. 6 Stranglers and a Night Terror. And because we're level 2, I think everybody has an elite ability as well. I need to quickly check that. Rules. Heroes. Fights. Ambush. Hero attacks. Going blind. Hang on, I'll find it and I'll be back. No, I just checked. It starts at level 2, so that's fine. Level 3, I should say, that they start getting elite abilities. Okay, and the other thing we're going to have, is 6 Void Spiders. So I'll grab all that. I'll set up their cards and we'll go from there. Won't be long. Righto, so we have up the back Night Terrors, which are initiative 3, 2 Terror, 5 move, 3 escape, 5+ for melee, 4 combat doing 4 damage, 3 defense with 12 health. Then we have the Stranglers, initiative 4, medium sized. Their hits rolls of 6 counters 3 hits, 6 move, 6 escape, 3+ for melee, 4 combat doing 1 damage, 2 defense and 3 health. And initiative 6, the Void Spiders, which are small. Move 8, escape 4+, 4+ for melee, 2 combat, 2 damage, and 3 health, no defense. So I will put these out. And we don't need that anymore. Righto, so first things first is hold back the darkness. We've gone 1, 2, yep. 6 is no good, and we get a darkness card. Odds or evens? It's an even, so 1 up the back. And it is Flood of Bats. A black tide of bats pours through the cavern, engulfing the heroes and passing by. Each hero takes 2 horror hits, gains 10 XP, and then passes Strength 4 test or lose the Darkstone. Okay, 2 horror hits. Righto. Lone Ranger, 2 horror hits. He needs 4s. And he takes 1 sanity, taking him up to 5 of his 14 sanity. And Tonto takes 1 sanity damage out of his 11. And then we get 10 XP each. So 20 XP total. And then pass a Strength 4+ test. So the Lone Ranger passes. Tonto fails and loses a Darkstone. So they've both got 2 Darkstone each now. And that is done. And we'll get rid of it. I'm just going to... I've got the power cord hooked up to the phone. That's why I keep bumping it, sorry. Right, so first up is going to be the Void Spiders. So they move 6, 8. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This guy will come around here as well. So those 3 will attack the Lone Ranger, and these 3 will attack Tonto. Getting them all around the back as far as they can, like that. Oops. And now my tripod is falling apart. Okay, we're getting there, slowly, painfully, but we're getting there. Okay, so we've got 3 spiders attacking the Lone Ranger. So they're 2 combat each, so that's 6 dice for them, hitting on 4s. And they've got 1 miss, so that's 5 hits. And we need 4s to stop it. And we stop all bar 1, so we take 2 wounds. And then we've got the 3 attacking Tonto, so again 6 dice, needing 4s to hit. And that's a miss, and that's a miss, so we have 4 hits against Tonto. 3 hits against Tonto, needing 4s to save. And he saves 2 and takes 1 wound. 2 wounds. Taking him up to 3 wounds and 1 sanity. Okay, and then we're both level 5, so we're going to go. So it'll be the Lone Ranger first, rolling to move. He gets a 1. He's already got... no, he can take it, in fact, because he's got max grit of 3 now. So he takes the grit, and he's going to use that grit to heal 1 wounded sanity off himself. Do I want to do anything else with that? No, that's good. 1 wound and sanity off himself. And then 1 wound and sanity off Tonto. And that gives him 10 XP for healing those 2 off Tonto. Okay, then he takes out his trusty Peacekeeper. Once per adventure, hero may move up to 3 corruption points to gain 1 shot. We've got 2 corruption each. We'll just wait and hold that at the moment. Okay, needs 4s to hit. He gets 2 hits, and of course his Darkstone bullets do +1 damage, so we need a 2 or better to kill. This guy is dead, and this guy is dead. Okay, and that is 20 XP. So we've taken that. And now Tonto. Terra is on the map, same map tile. So he's got to do 2 Terra tests. So he needs 4s. He saves 1. He takes a sanity damage. He rolls to move, gets a 6. He can't go anywhere. He can't come back, so it's not really going to matter. So he's going to use his carbine. Ouch. He gets 1 hit and he's going to grit those two, and he gets another hit. Again, he has Darkstone bullets, so a 2 to kill. He's going to do this one, kills it, and this one kills it. So that's another 20 XP. So we'll put 30 back. And grab a 50. Right, and now it's the Stranglers. So they're only medium, so it'll be one there, and one there, and one there, and one there, and there, and there. So it's going to be 2 Stranglers attacking Tonto. They have 4 combat each, so 8 dice. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hitting on 3s. Oh! And 6s do 3 hits each. So all hits, a hit, and a whole 2 misses. So that's 3. 6s count as 3 hits. 3, 6, 9, 12 hits. 12 hits. So we'll do it in 2 batches of 6 is the easiest way, I think. But we're rolling them all together. So we need 4s to save. So that's 3 hits we've taken, and they're saved. And that's a hit, and that's a hit. So we've taken 5 hits. He's going to use his grit to re-roll these. And he saves 2 and takes 3 wounds, taking him to 5 wounds. He's going to spend a bandage. 5 wounds, saves 4, has 1 wound left. Okay. Then it's a Night Terror, and the Night Terror can move through, push everybody else out of the way. He's got to move a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he pushes this bloke back out of the way, and he's attacking Tonto as well. Poor old Tonto. Okay, so 4 combat, needing 5s to hit. And gets 2 hits. And we need 4s. We save 1. We've got no grit left, so we take 4 damage, taking him up to 5 wounds. He's going to use his other bandage. He heals a whole 1. He's still got 4 wounds. 4 wounds and a sanity. Okay, holding back the darkness. And it's a fail. And that moves up to the 3 space. Lone Ranger rolls to move, gets a 1, so gets a grit again. He's going to spend that grit straight away and heal a sanity and wound off himself. So he's down to 3 sanity, and a sanity and a wound off Tonto, 10 XP. Tonto's got 3 wounds left. Okay, he's now going to try an escape roll. Which is a 4+. He does it, so he's going to move his 1 to there with Tonto. And he is going to use the Rusty badge. Once per adventure, every hero may remove up to 3 corruption points. They've got 2 each, so we're going to do that. So they now both have no corruption. There we go. And gain +1 shot with a gun or +1 combat for each. Oh, for each they choose during their next combat. So they get +2 shots. I'll turn that card over because we've used it. So the Lone Ranger has 5 shots for this turn, needing 4s. And he gets 1, 2, 3. He's going to use a grit for the other 2. Nothing. Okay, so first one has got to go here. So again, we're +1 damage, so a 2 will kill that spider. So that's the spider dead for 10. Now he's going to go for this spider back here for 2 and kills that for 10. And now he's going to put it on the Strangler in front of Tonto. So a 4 will kill it. And we kill it because he had defense 2, which is down to 1 and 3 health. So we get 25 for the Strangler. Okay, then it's Tonto's turn. And he rolls for movement. Terror. 2 terror. Fails both and takes 2 sanity damage. Rolls to move. Gets a 3. And tries to do an escape roll back to here, which is a 3+. Passes. Moves back to here. And then we'll shoot with his carbine, 5 shots because of the extra 2. Needing 4s. Oop, gets 1, 2, 3. He's got no grit. He's going to put 2 of them straight up onto... Oh, no, he's not. He's going to put his first one on this Strangler here. So he needs a 4 to kill. A 3. It's got 1 wound left. He's going to go on the same one, kills it, and then he's going to shoot this Strangler here, 4 to kill, kills it. Well done. 25 XP each is 50 XP. Okay, Stranglers now go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy will just come around. 1, 2, 3, 4, because he can't. Oh, he can get through there, but there we go. He'll stay there. Okay, Stranglers. We have 1 attacking each, so that's 4 dice for the one against the Lone Ranger, hitting on 3s. It's 3 hits, no 6s, so there's 3 hits. Needing 4s. And he saves 1 and takes 2 damage, 2 wounds. And then the other Strangler against Tonto gets no hits. So then it's the Night Terror. So we'll go odds for the Lone Ranger, evens for Tonto. Odds for the Lone Ranger. So he pushes that bloke out of the way. And he has 4 combat, doing 4 damage on each. Needs 5s. And hits with 2. 2 hits. We need 4s or better. Oh, I think we'll grit that. We don't want to take 8 damage. 4s or better. And we still take 8 damage, taking us up to 10. Okay, so it's 10 damage. We're going to use a bandage. And we get rid of 6, so we still have 4 wounds. Okay, and it's hold back the darkness. 6 is not enough, and we get another darkness card. Odd or even? Evens it is. Okay. The Dark Omen. The darkness grows ever closer. The darkness immediately moves 1 step forward on the depth track. Each hero gains 20 XP and may recover a grit. Well, that's good. So that's 40 XP. I'll put 10 back. I'll put 60 back. I'll grab 100. That's easier. And we can both grab a grit because we're both out. Is good. Okay, Lone Ranger takes 2 terror tests, passes 1, so takes a sanity damage, taking him up to 4 sanity, 4 wounds. He rolls to move and gets a 3. He's not going anywhere. He's got 3 shots, looking for 4s, gets 1. He's going to use the grit. We've got to kill these things. And he gets a critical. The critical is going to go on the Night Terror for 4 wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, sorry, because we've got the Darkstone bullets. Forgot about that. He's got 12 health. Let's see if we can knock out another Strangler. So this Strangler here, a 4 will kill him, and he's dead. Okay, so the Night Terror, we get 10 plus 5 wounds is 25 is 35. 25 for the Strangler is 40 is 60. 60 XP. Right, I'll just put that up on him, get rid of that at the moment. Okie dokie. Now it's Tonto, takes his 2 terror. Oops, sorry, bumping stuff. And saves 1, takes 1 sanity, taking him up to 3 sanity and 3 wounds. Rolls to move. A 6, he'll just stay where he is. He's got his carbine. Hitting on 4s and gets 1 hit. He's going to grit that. Oh, yuck. So he'll just put it on. Well, he's got to put it on the Night Terror. So a 3 will cause 1 wound. So 3 wounds on him, taking him up to P for Tonto to add in, and then it is the Stranglers. This guy hasn't been doing anything. He's just going to come up. So we've got 1 and 1, so he'll attack Tonto. 4 combat. Oh. 3, 4, 5 hits. Tonto needs 4s. He saves 1. That's 4 hits. He's got nothing to help. 4 hits takes him up to 7 of his 11 wounds. This is nasty. Okay, and then the Night Terror attacking here. So he is 4 combat, hitting on 5s. 1 hit. We need a 4 or better. No, and we take 4 damage, which takes us up to 8 wounds of our 14. And it's back to hold back the darkness. An 11 is good. Okay, Lone Ranger takes 2 terror. Oops. Fails 1, fails 2, and is now up to 6 sanity damage and 8 wounds. He rolls to move. A 5 going nowhere. No grit. Okay, we're going to use our Sheriff badge this time. Once per adventure, give all heroes +2 shots with a gun or combat during the next activation. So we're going to do that. +2 combat, +2 shots. I don't want to use it this early, but we're dying here. Oh, do I? No, we'll save it. We might need it later. And I forgot my fair warning with the spiders. It didn't really matter, but I did +2 damage on any hits to enemies with the higher initiative. So, yeah. Okay, we're not using it, so it's only 3 shots. Hitting on 4s. We get 2 shots. First one goes on this Strangler. So a 4 to kill. Damn it, he's still got 1. He's dead. And that's 25 XP. Done. And then Tonto takes his 2 terror, saves 1 and takes another sanity, taking him up to 4 sanity and 7 wounds. I'm going to use the Lone Ranger's last bandage, hand it to Tonto. And Tonto's going to roll to try and heal some wounds. Heals 5. Okay, so he's down to 2 wounds. Tonto, he's got 4 sanity, that'll do. Has he rolled to move yet? Yes, he did, so he's just shooting. Need 4s to hit. He gets a critical. He's got no grit. And he'll put the critical on this guy. So that's a whole 3 wounds because we've got the Darkstone bullets, which takes him up to 11 of his 12 wounds. Bugger. I needed 1 more. Damn it. Okay. So Strangler comes in and attacks Tonto. 4 combat, hitting on 3s. So that's 2 hits. No, that wasn't a 6. So 2 hits, we need 4s. Saves 1, takes 1 wound. Okay. And then the Night Terror against the Lone Ranger. 4 combat, needing 5s. Gets 2 hits. Okay, 2 hits. Need 4s. We save 1. We take 4 damage. 4 damage takes him up to 12. 12 of his 14 wounds and 6 sanity. Okay, so holding back the darkness again. A 7 is good. 2 terror checks for the Lone Ranger. He passes 1 and takes 1 sanity, taking his sanity up to 7. That's halfway now. Rolls to move. A 2 does nothing. Pulls out his Peacekeeper. Oops. And does 2 hits. The first one will go on the Strangler for a 4 for a kill. That does 1 wound. We'll stay there. A 2 does 1 wound. God! He's still got a wound left. Okay, Tonto. Tonto does his terror. Fails both, and he's now up to 6 sanity out of his 11. He's going to do what? he's going to use a whiskey. No. Well, gets rid of one. Somebody's been watering down the whiskey. Okay. He rolls to move and goes nowhere. And he gets his 3 shots for the carbine. And he gets a critical. And he'll put the critical on to the Night Terror and kill it because it only had 1 wound left. So that is 15 XP. And he needs a 2 to kill the Strangler. And he just gets a 2, and that's another 25 XP. Okay. All right, let's get rid of these. Then we catch our breath. So the Lone Ranger for a die 3 gets 3. He's going to heal 3 wounds, which leaves him with 9 wounds. And Tonto, a 3 is 2. He's going to heal. Oh, I didn't get rid of his whiskey token, sorry. He's going to heal 2 wounds. And he's going to use his other whiskey. No, Lone Ranger's going to give him a whiskey. Hopefully this one's not watered down. And he gets rid of all of his sanity damage, all 5. Right, so that's done. And then we're into loot cards. And we get 2 loot cards each. Lone Ranger, Tonto, Lone Ranger, and Tonto. Okay, Lone Ranger gets 20 XP. 10, 20. Draw an artifact card or a gear card. Okay, artifact card. So we've got 3 piles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the front. And we got the Book of the Occult, +1 lore. Once per adventure, prevent the darkness from moving on the depth track. Okay. +1 lore takes his lore up to 4. Now he's got a strength 3, so he can carry 8 things. He's only carrying 2 at the moment, I think. Ugh. Yep, so no, he's got no hassles with carrying and stuff. Okay, and t'other is 20 XP and $250, but we get an extra 10, so $260. Done. Okay, and Tonto gets 20 XP. And $100 plus the 10 is 110. And he gets 20 XP and draws a gear card. And we've got 6 slots of gear cards, so 1 through 6. Number 5. He gets this gear card, which is Healing Herbs. Gain 1 herbs token. Herbs, 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 herbs. Now herbs again. Herbs. Heals 2 die 6 wounds. Okay, so it's a double bandage. Right, so we'll put that back. Just chuck it in the back there, like that. And I will pause it there and get rid of all this crap. And I think I'll call it quits on the video here. And when we come back on the next video, we'll continue with the mission. So as a roundup, we have 1 whiskey on the Lone Ranger. We still have 2 revived tokens. The Lone Ranger has got 2 Darkstone, 7 sanity damage, and 8 wounds. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to use his whiskey before we go any further. And he's going to try and handle the sanity damage. Oh, the whole one. Great. So we're going to use Tonto's last whiskey on the Lone Ranger. 4. So he's got 2 sanity damage left. And we're going to use the herbs that we just got on the Lone Ranger as well. So 2 die 6 because he's got 9 wounds out of 14. And we get rid of 7. So he's got 2 wounds and 2 sanity left. And Tonto has 1 wound, 2 Darkstone. Okay. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.